Show you the highlights here from round 5 in Detroit. Ford Field was packed. So much excitement early in the season, and Aaron Plessinger coming in leading the championship after throwing this race win away last year. So he was looking forward to redemption, and the fans, they wanted to see him do well as well. So here's our main event. It is Jett Lawrence, who has struggled big time off the starts the last couple weeks. Great this time in the lead, and there's Tomac with a good start, and Chase Sexton.
Well, and I talked to Tomac during the week, and he's like, man, yeah, it was a great run last week at Anaheim, but this week, if I could just get a good start, give myself a legit shot, he was in a perfect opportunity. But then check this out. This is midway through the race. Malcolm Stewart looked like he was going to go to the left and try to get by Jason Anderson, and gets off kilter, off balance, goes to the left, he goes down. It's going to end his night for the most part.
Now here's the problem. Tomac in third gets caught by Ken Roczen. Roczen makes the pass for the position around the outside. Instead of going with Sexton and Lawrence, he started drifting back.
I think that Ken Roczen's results on paper isn't a reflection of how well he's doing, but that was a nice save by the 21 of Jason Anderson, almost going down. Was weird. I expected a little more from Anderson. He looked like he was riding comfortable on the bike. Not sure if there's an underlying issue, again, like we didn't know about, kind of similar to Eli, but it was nice to see this guy.
Oh, the race leader. Oh, Jett Lawrence almost went down there.
Right? That was a tremendous save by this guy.
Said he had 2 of those, but he held on. And for the first time this year, someone can say, I've won 2 races. Jett Lawrence putting it back on the tracks after winning the opener off the podium, the second, third, and fourth round. But Chase Sexton's second place finish by a slim margin will allow him to retake the series points lead. And here's some respect from Sexton to Lawrence, and vice versa.
Yeah, I think these guys, they have respect. They have a mutual respect for each other. You just think that. So great to see the camaraderie, sportsmanship like you're talking about, Jason. And these guys are competitors. They want to win, but I think they both respect each other's talents.
And there is Roczen finishing on the podium for the second time this year. KTM brings with these results. Cooper Webb, what could have been, he was so fast during the day. Fast in his heat race, then he fell. Bad start in the main, came all the way back to 4th. Anderson, as you said, we thought might run up front, ends up 5th. Winning that big battle with Plessinger.
Justin Cooper put in a good ride as well. I think he's another one of those riders. When you talk about what do their scores look like on paper, I feel like he is better than what his paper scores look like.
You saw Tomac ends up 10th ahead of Marcia, who will be the second page here ahead of Craig. And now look at these standings.
Wow.
It is a 1-point gap between Sexton and Lawrence, and only 1 point further back for Plessinger. Webb is only 6 points back in 4th. This is fantastic.
Well, it is, but then I look at the 5th place points right there, Jason Anderson, and it's crazy to think like the points from -6 out of the lead in 4th to 14, 8-point differential there. So that's big. That's more than what I anticipated that it would be, but still an incredible points battle.
Now we'll show you the pitfalls in the 450 class. Here's our race, the race leader, Jett Lawrence.
That was an incredible save. That could have been that could have went horribly wrong, but that shows you the strength that these riders have and how they're able to save these mishaps.
Well, a lot of that is bred by the racetrack. For more on that, let's send it to Jason Thomas.
So I'm standing on the landing of the tabletop where Jett Lawrence almost ended his night in that main event, and you can see the carnage, the track deterioration that's gone on throughout this main event and what they had to land on, and not only land on, but they had to actually step off over another jump there as well. Now I'm gonna walk towards you and I'm gonna show you exactly why Jett Lawrence almost ended his night, because as bad as that is, that's not really the reason why he almost crashed. This is right here. And you see this rock? And you see the rock right behind it? Those threw off his trajectory. He wasn't expecting to hit a rock in this rut, and it almost ended his night, and it could have ended his championship.
It always blows my mind when I see that. Okay, you've been in that situation. Is that literally you see it and you try to adjust, or you just hit it and then you have to adjust after the mistake?
I mean, you think you see it right there, that split second, and it's almost too late. You try to adjust your, whether the throttle, clutch, you manipulate the motorcycle that way, or your riding position on the motorcycle. It's clear, it's 100% situational.
Yeah.
So it just, regardless, it's not a situation you want to be in.
No. That almost ended his night after leading the race, but he's on top.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.